you for joining me. So we're just going to start right away. I just finished teaching a advanced holoset seminar. Holosets is kind of work with the modules, which will show you some of that. We'll probably bring some of those things in. I'm going to start just bringing here. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Start bringing some of these things in now. So what we want to do is just set up an environment where healing, transformation, whatever it is you want, and I've got your list over here, can occur more readily. I would encourage you to let go of your expectations for what can happen, what can't happen, how things can show up. That works very well. I've had to let go of a lot of things to be able to get to the point where I feel that more healing, more power, whatever you want to call it, can flow through what appears to be me. If we're just a vessel for transformation, transmutation, then it's a lot easier to get through some of these blocks in our psyche, our emotional states, and even our physical bodies. So just holding a focus of opening up into, well, call it the all that is. I mean, it sounds so trite, but it's not. Getting to a place, there we go. Getting to a place where we kind of all come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patterns. So just going to start to kind of bring things online. You know how it is. It's like when everything makes sense, everything lines up, and then you see behind you, you know, oh, this happened and that happened and that happened, and that's why I'm here. Well, I don't know about that's why, but I mean, it's true. Those things occur like that, where there's a stepwise progression that you can't necessarily see when you're in it. So let's see here. Wear the Led Zeppelin shirt here with the hermit. Shine a light on things that are hidden. So this is showing up initially just very quiet, but very powerful. And so let's just see what we want to connect with. What's going to be our greatest optimum healing experience here? Angels. It's always good to bring in angels. So we have something called a Master Angel module, which I may be able to show you here in a minute. I want to hold this first. And then we can bring in the individual patterns. I was working with a book called The 72 Angels of Magic, and it's an okay book, but accessing the names of the angels allowed us, my team that was working on this, to access the vibration of the angels, the holographic beings, if you want to call it that, and that we found there was a much deeper possibility associated with these beings than what was listed. And same thing here, our expectations, like my expectations when I was starting out, I just wanted to be a good bass player. I thought I'm going to have to be really good if I'm going to make a living doing this. And look where I am, right? You can't make sense of life. And you can't really control it either. And some of our conditions and our conditioning and our emotional things and even our ideas about what should happen in our life are based upon trying to control what shows up. And control, you can do it for a while. You know, I'm relatively powerful. I could have anything I wanted, but could I keep it? No, not so much, because life is a continual plateaus and valleys and changes and sine waves. And so getting okay with that, where whatever is right in front of me in this moment, that's healing. That's a really powerful healing.